This is not the best time to make videos.
Hey, everybody, we are leaving on a trip. We don't even know where we're going. If we did, I would tell you, but I know we're going to New York. That's it, right?
Are we going to the cabin?
No, we can't because someone's there this weekend.
Oh, okay.
But we might go to Canada. We don't even know. We loaded up some food in here. We got Denise's internet working. And I know that Starlink's a big thing with van lifers now, but you know, that's something I found, Denise, online, is that Starlink does not necessarily have constant service, as we know. It has drop-offs. So it's very difficult to use with a VPN. And we have a dual ISP cellular router with AT&T and Verizon. So that keeps you online. Even if it's not super fast, it keeps you connected, right?
I'm only connected to the AT&T right now. I haven't tested.
Oh.
I haven't connected to the load balancing router for a long time.
Okay, we should do that. We're gonna test that out. She's working today. It's Thursday. We're gonna be going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday probably. And then we'll be back and we're gonna document the whole thing right here. So here we go. I also want to add that, see, my Tesla has almost 216,000 miles on the original battery pack and motors, and this is the vehicle that we're taking. So we're putting in Lilydale first, and we'll see where that takes us. We're gonna have to hit the road. We're gonna start charging soon. Yeah, let me mention with Starlink, what I was saying is that, see, we're driving. Denise is working while I'm driving. That's the thing. The Starlink, it's great. It's wonderful. It's best if you're in a fixed location, because most of the time, as long as you don't have obstructions, like Denise was just telling me, no trees, you should be able to stay connected theoretically, although the earth is spinning and you still drop off from time to time. It's not like a cellular signal, which is always out there if you've got it, unless you're on the very fringe. So that's the thing with Starlink. When you're in a moving vehicle, you're constantly going under bridges, under trees, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is the only way to do it, is have dual ISPs, actually, like we do, in a load balancing router. This is gonna be our first supercharger stop, and I'm gonna stop when I'm there and get some food, ice, while Denise is working. One thing I'm also noticing after driving that Polestar is, I know, Denise, you mentioned this is like driving a tank. And that is what it feels like. It feels like driving a tank compared to that Polestar, anyway, that we were driving, Polestar 2. I hope to make this video as interesting and different as possible. I've made these for years on the channel here. But look, you can see there's two identical blue Tesla Model 3s. There are Teslas everywhere. And it could be that, you know, this is just, everybody does this now, but I don't think so. Not the way we're doing it. Hopefully it's different, and maybe we'll run into some congestion at the superchargers. You know, we haven't really done a road trip with a Tesla for any length of time, I don't think. Not like this, not like we're doing now with this many days. In the warm weather since last year, really, and there were so many less Teslas on the road last year. This is supercharger number 2371 on the original battery pack and original motors. Well, unfortunately, we forgot our passports. We're gonna try to go to Canada. We have to go back after this. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some shopping. So this is our initial setup for being on the road in the cooler. Okay, we got all of our stuff that we forgot. Now we're ready to go. I got the Arrive Can app. Denise, you gotta type in your password to get it installed, and we put all the documents on the Arrive, ARRIVECAN app. This is supercharger number 2372 on the original battery pack and the original motors. This charger has like 2 little spots all to itself, and the rest of them are over here. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This is supercharge number 2372 on the original battery pack, original motors. We are in Scranton, Pennsylvania now. I'm going to stop for another charge. Last stop in Pennsylvania. I've had to wait here before recently, so I'm glad we're not going to have to wait this time. It could just be because it's a weekday. Weekends is another story. Same with the last charge we were at. This is supercharge number 2373 on the original battery pack, original motors. Looks like we have a software update to install. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do that because we always seem to charge during the day. It looks like a minor update from 20.7 to 20.8. All right, so we used the bathroom in the Christmas store and I bought some clothes. No, actually, Denise bought them. Over there at this place, is this your new favorite store, Denise? It needs to be in every mall now. Yeah, time for our fancy dinner. And it's all because Denise didn't eat all the food I made for her. That we have to have a leftover night on the first night that we're here. All right, we have to make sure we divide this up properly. Denise, here's your gourmet leftover meal. Whole wheat pasta, everything's organic. And I think this has eggplant in it too, right?
Yes.
And here's my portion. All right, I'm gonna finish my dinner on the road and I think we're gonna go try a little hike in downtown Binghamton, which I've never been to. There's not too many hikes around here. They got a greenway there though. We're heading down into Binghamton to Confluence Park and Two Rivers Greenway, right in downtown Binghamton. All right, made it to New York. All right, there's downtown Binghamton. That's where we're heading. Well, I just ran into the curb. Look at that curb rash. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's bad. Really bad. All right, so I wiped it down. Looks better already. Oh, we gotta get walking. We're gonna miss the sunset. And we need to find out if we need to park here, which is why I was so distracted that I rammed the curb. Now I just gotta let it dry. They don't list the hours on here, so I'm trying to figure this out. All right, what I found on Reddit is like free weekdays 5 to 6 p.m. After 5 to 6 p.m., which it is, and weekends or something. I don't even know. We're just gonna go. We should have researched this earlier. We're gonna cross this bridge down here. So if anybody knows about the parking, let me know in the video here if you've been to Binghamton. We're just gonna go on this greenway, cross the bridge. It's a out and back, so we're gonna cross the bridge, which crosses one of the rivers. Then we'll kind of turn back around, and then we go on the greenway, which is on the other side of this building, right there. I also want to mention that curb I hit there was a hell of a curb. It's like, this stuff is like granite or something. It's not even concrete. It's like what you see, I guess, in a lot of downtowns where they spend all kinds of money. Man, it's kind of cool here too, like chilly. All right, so we're gonna walk across. It looks like this used to be a car bridge. It's now a footbridge, so we can get a view of the river, but we're not gonna make this light, so. So it's just, I thought we might get a good sunset view along this river. Not this one, but the other river, because this one's just a short bridge. Yeah, this definitely looks like it used to be a car bridge. Or a train bridge, maybe. Here's the Two Rivers Greenway sign. What do you think this was? I guess this is a road. What do you think?
Yes.
Not a train. All right, I'm completely confused. I don't think this is a road. It looks like here it goes all the way down as if it's a real road, but I don't think any cars can drive across here, because down there's no way a car could navigate any of that. I bet you drunk people have tried. So I wanted to get up here to escape the heat. Have we escaped the heat, Denise?
Yes, it's cold.
There's the sunset view. Yeah, it looks like down here that this is like another little downtown offshoot, as if it used to be a street that went into downtown. I bet this business suffered when they shut this bridge down. And you can see over here the road kind of gets blocked off. It looked like before that the road wasn't blocked off and the cars were going to come driving down here. And this is basically the end. We just turn around here. Unless there's anything you want to see here, we can turn around. So what do you think of the sunset view?
It's nice.
We are back on the side of the bridge, and I think if we go down this way to the left, we can actually go under the road or something like that. Yeah, there it is. We go down there under the road. This is the actual confluence park right here, where the two rivers, I guess that one comes down that way, that one that way. And there, it's kind of like a little mini Pittsburgh, right? That park, whatever that park is they have in Pittsburgh. So this is the main viewpoint of Confluence Park. And in case you're wondering, there's a ramp that goes all the way down here. So you can actually probably even get a wheelchair down here if you need to get that kind of access. Oh, look, there's little falls. We got a waterfalls. Here is where the Greenway, Two Rivers Greenway, goes underneath the road. All right, so now we're gonna be heading north on this other river. I don't know which the river's names are. And we should get a little, maybe something of a sunset, but there's no clouds in the sky, so I doubt it's gonna be much of a sunset. There's like a lookout point here. It's like, right here this is Binghamton University, I think. And that's where you go if you want to go to the university. Two Rivers Greenway, I think it goes down here, although there's people walking up there. I'm not sure which way we go. I guess this is just to measure floodwaters, I'm guessing. Denise noticed the geese there in the river. You see them? They're standing in such a shallow river. There's not much of a river here. I guess it probably gets deep in that run section, right? They're standing right next to the deep water fishing or something. Yeah, I can see how that water's moving there. Elevation is going up now. You can see we're, looks like the other part of the greenway is right up here. We could have gone up here next to these buildings, but it's not like as neat as walking down by the river. And I bet a lot of times this area down by the river is probably flooded out. You can't even walk on. Look, there's some steps over there. There's like a amphitheater. I don't know, just sitting steps or something. Look at that. All right, so we could go down there if we want, but I want to go up here. I think there's probably a better view here. There's some kind of artwork, like glitter. See these tiles and stuff? Inspired Binghamton, and there's artwork up here.
There's a deranged man over there.
Somebody broke this apart here. It's supposed to say Inspired Binghamton, but it needs some more inspiration. So this looks like part of downtown here. Here's the Boscovs. I'm going to continue on this side. All right, so we're going to cross over here. It says there's free Wi-Fi here. So from here, we are going to walk through downtown and move away from the Greenway now. All right, so I think we're going to probably make a left, make a loop downtown here. Maybe make a left over here and see what's going on. There's this Near Cheese Pizza here. That's like a local chain. I think we've gone to the one next to the supercharger here many times in Binghamton. It's a few miles from here. There's a Water Street Brewing Company. So that brewing company's closed for a private event. That Boscov's, look at that old logo, old school logo. Denise was saying this parking garage is like falling down, which it is. The concrete's falling off of it. But it's still open. Lost Dog Cafe has outdoor seating here. There's an old church, really old school looking church here. This Fetch place, I think they have an outside area, like over here, or maybe this is something else. Look at this artwork up here, Denise, on this building. Look at that mural. So Fetch is part of the Lost Dog Cafe. This is Garage Taco Bar over here. There's a bunch of different sized buildings, and look, they got like a cantilever built-in parking garage, kind of. That is weird looking over here, just from this angle. It's kind of a weird, just landscape of buildings. There's something else called the Shop down here. They got loud biker radio over here. What is this building here? It looks like a government building. This Tartarian architecture is a U.S. Post Office.
Courthouse.
So, like Denise said, courthouse and post office. And they've got more older buildings here that they're redoing. The whole street. Look at that. This is like the main street downtown. All these buildings that they're going to get restored, I'm guessing. Right? Flatiron. It does. It's in the same state anyway, but there's nobody here except us. But you can see that they're definitely revitalizing this area. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to move around and check out what's down here on this new sidewalk. So they've got a brand new sidewalk, even though the street's messed up. Now renting. Looks like there used to be a building or two here. It's a coffee shop. 178 on State. It's like condos or something, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's good. Huh. This is like a movie set, like, or something like that. It seems like a movie set, doesn't it? Because you've got all these nicely constructed buildings, it seems like, and you've got this construction site of, what is this? Atomic Tom? What is that? Uncorked wine and chocolate loft. There's Old Barn Market and gluten-free bakery, it says. All right, we're gonna go inside. All right, they said they used to have it here, but it's not there anymore. There's nothing there on the top floor. So we keep going. So there's art galleries and stuff here. And like all this stuff is gonna be storefronts. Looks like it's available. Want a mural, contact DPA. This is gonna open soon. Bearcat Market. Yeah, they've got some murals in here. Look at those. Do you like these plant boxes? Here's a place called The Cave. Is that just it on the side, or does it go like into the basement or something? It's a club over there, The Cave, and it says men can no longer bring any type of bag into that club. We're gonna turn right. Go right around this way. It says the Parlor City, Binghamton. Well, all of a sudden they got quiet, and this doesn't look like it's being redeveloped, but I don't know what is like in here. Is it like a gym? Alexander's Cafe. This also kind of looks like the old downtown, because look at these buildings, but there's nothing going on inside of them.
This looks like something you would buy.
There's like a center park over here with like a big building with a clock on it. And there's a lot of big stone. This is a building with a lot of stone on it. My gosh. It's probably the tallest building in town. You can see it. Is it Kinko's or something? This looks like, yeah, the right in the middle of downtown, like traffic circle thing. Look at that building there with the lights and stuff. This is Court Street. I heard a gong on the clock. This says University Loft. A lot of this, I guess, is just basically around the Binghamton University. They just have calzones here, end zones, especially calzones. Just breathe. So this is definitely also the main part of downtown where the traffic comes through. This is like the main street, east-west.
This is 10 by 10 Dutch Fest tents put together.
They are?
Huh.
Get a beer hug. The Grove restaurant. This thing is wide open and like wide open to everybody just walking by too. There's Dos Rios Cantina. So this is the other end of that State Street, I think. Yeah, that's what we were on. And it goes down that way. So to kind of get your idea of where you are, actually this is like a walk. Is this like a walking parkway? Yeah, this is okay. Metro Center. So what's all of this?
Where the bus station is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's the bus station?
I saw people waiting for a bus on the other side.
Phil's Gift Shop. Look at these old signs. They're not lit up. Like old neon signs. Yeah, so the greenway is down there, the bridge where we came in. We're gonna cross the street here if we're allowed to. Actually, we have to go back. In order to cross, I have to push this button right here.
Wait.
So City of Binghamton established 1867. So this is like a one-way. We're gonna go down here to where we parked. There's Craft Bar and Kitchen. We're almost back to the car. The car's down that way. Yeah, they might have comedy night over here. We don't know. It's wide open. Do you like these lights on the parking garage? They like drop the light down from the top. It's like a rope or something. It's not, there's no rope, but yeah. And there's a few more shops down here. Is this your kind of store? It looks old school, a lot of the stuff. Very old school. Like even looking at the tile right here, yeah, vintage. And it's got the welcome mat built right in here. Is that a mat or is that is a mat. What does it say here? It says self-service shoe store. Self-service shoe store. They've got some more sayings built in over here, built into this. You can read them. See, like over here, one family. We are one family. So this is like an art gallery over here. And Denise said there's a rooftop bar down here. All right, so there's like another level up top there. This place is not anywhere near as crowded as that other one that has trivia going on. All right, we're gonna go see what this place is down here now. Fit Kitchen, shape your future. This is the Downtown Beer Tree Brew. This is it. They have a rooftop there, up there. Okay, I think Denise found a place she might want to go into. So we're gonna check it out, the upstairs here. Did you like that place?
Yeah, I like how it was all bright and open and spacious. I don't like the crowded and I don't like dark cars. Or into a car or maybe a pile of stuff.
I should have installed the software, but I forgot. This is supercharger number 2374 on the original battery pack and the original motors. All right, we are setting everything up here at Supercharger. We're the only ones here, and this is what we do a lot of times, is just set the bed up. It's mostly there, but we're still trying to figure out exactly how to do all this because we can't remember all the fine details of how this is done, and everything fits in just right.
Yes, we can.
We can?
Can we shut the trunk?
Yeah.
Bugs don't kill me.
And I gotta drain the cooler out still too. And I gotta fix that. This road, I-81 North, is incredibly bumpy. Denise can't really sleep. It's like speed bumps at high speed. And there was a section that they were repairing and that was smooth. But the left lane seems to be better than the right lane, but it's like punishing. I don't know how much. We still have like 25 miles to go to where we're gonna get to the rest area for the night.